Greetings viewers, me and team here, and welcome to a special episode of Minecraft. Okay, for those of you who followed the link to MLS's channel, M. Lucas Smith, on YouTube, I am on his server, and you might have seen a base here on one of those videos, but yeah, he and Maki decided that it was an eyesore, or that they needed some sand, or whatever, and decided to get rid of it. And as you can see, there's nothing here but grass. And we got my pyramid over here that I also built. Now, you know, this wasn't as big or as impressive as his base, which he and Maki have spent tons of time on that thing. So, you know, whatever. Yeah. And there's my response. I've filled in Lance on my plans here. However, Lance is the only one who knows my plans at the moment. So, well, let's get the skeleton out of the way. Ooh. Get out of here. Die, 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 die. So, I've been thinking, you know, what should I do about the griefing? And we had a little discussion about it here, where he said that he thought I moved, which is horse crap, and that since I didn't have a bed in my base, it was completely fine to destroy it without even asking me. Well, there's a number of things that could happen when somebody does this. I mean, I could get all upset over it and cause, you know, big rift or something, or crybaby or whatever. I could do nothing and let them get away with this crap, or I can collect lots and lots of sand, a couple signs, and some water buckets, as well as flint and steel. No points for guessing what might happen in certain areas. Now that it has come to this. First things first, I don't want to tip my hand too early. So before I grief this base, I'm going to need to find Maki's. And I have never found it before, and it would look really suspicious if right at this moment I asked, "Hey guys, where's Maki's tree forest?" But I'm going to have to do a little bit of exploring. I want to find wherever her quote-unquote royal forest is. And, you know, I have a thing for birch in this game, and Lance would agree with me. Birch is the superior tree, and the quote-unquote royal forest is not. The royal forest is not, well, it's not birch. So, first of all, we have to correct this travesty. I mean, I wasn't going to do it, but, you know, since we felt free to do things to my base, well, you know, I don't like anything other than birch. I don't think this is the royal forest, but, you know, let's just warm up a little bit, so to speak. Oh, jeez. Having an excuse to grief and troll? Oh, jeez. It's just delicious. I think I'm being watched. But he doesn't know what's in store. No, he doesn't. Of course, I could just get banned from his server for this, but first, he has to catch me with my... Nice. Alpha shot. He has to catch me in my destruction of Maki's royal forest and or my sand griefing. It wouldn't be cool to get banned because, you know, this is mostly retaliation, but, you know, still, it could happen. And it wouldn't be the end of the world. I wouldn't like throw his secret or anything. All animosity must stay within the game. But it is more fun and less devastating. So yeah, we'll just that needed to happen. But yeah, I need to find Maki's royal forest without giving away my griefing plans. Now, the other plan is, since my castle was largely made out of sand and sandstone, you know, with a little bit of cobble here and there, I mean, the entire thing was like sandstone floor slates. A lot of the walls were either smooth stone or sandstone, I forget. And he cleared out so much of the sand underneath the base. Clearly, he wanted some sand. So, yeah, I'm going to give him the sand. And I have a kind of creative way of going about that as well, but one thing at a time, and I'd rather get caught doing that second. And yes, Scott has an obsidian base. I believe this is Jinx's place, So, no point in griefing this, because, you know, he didn't grief me. And, you know, usually when I quote-unquote grief somebody, I put, like, a couple dirt blocks in front of their door. Or, like, I'll dig a 3-space thing down in front of the door and put some water in it. It takes, like, 10 seconds to get out of it or something. So I'm known as the troll, but man, oh man, I've never stooped to this level before, so this brings a smile to my face. I actually have an excuse to do this. I'm usually fairly constructive on these servers for the most part. In fact, I built a long tunnel through the nether. MLS helped at the end with a little bit of the rails, but the majority of the actual tunneling was me in the nether to go from my base to here, because I'm like 4,000 blocks in that direction. So, where's this royal forest? Oop, creeper. And no, I don't want to permanently destroy MLS's base, or anything Maki's actually built aside from the forest, because that's not how I roll. This is just counter-griefing. I'm not trying to wreck the server here. You know, we have set priorities, a clear goal, and we must execute the goal. It'd be better if I didn't get caught inside here. It's got a nice enchantment table. All your stuff, derp derp. No. That's actually probably really loud, isn't it? The music. I apologize. Where is it? Isn't this place awesome? This is why I don't have the flint steel. I really, really don't. This whole thing would burn. You know, if I wanted to be a bit of an ass, I could probably do it, but I think that would be crossing lines, because seriously, a lot of work was put into this place, and it does look nice. And there's really no reason to cause too much permanent damage. Or at least not of that nature. It would take way too long to fix it. I want the level of griefing I apply to be comparable to the level inflicted upon me, so that's really not a go in my opinion. I'm not going to light any fires and completely ruin the base. At least, that's not in the plans. That's why I have my shovel out. Anything I do with the shovel will be very irreparable. Well, unless I destroy the enchantment table or something. But I really don't know. Huh. This is strange. There should be a switch or a button or something I can push. I really have to find their stuff. Is it on this? No, it couldn't be. Well, okay, viewers. I'm probably going to do some editing on this video. Oh, here it is. That's where the button is. So we'll just shove it up. And those things are not visible at all. Derp. Come on, Notch. I blame Notch here. But yeah, I'll probably do some editing on this. And yes, mine tracks now, you can go like 38 squares before you need one of these booster rails. It's really impressive. And oh god. Apparently there's a stop here. I'll explore that on the way back, I guess. Really? That's pretty funny. Okay, fine, I'll explore this now, since apparently that one auto-sends you back. So what's up here? I am kind of curious. I haven't explored this whole world. That would be Q&L's base of Polycast fame. Maki's also of Polycast fame. And apparently this is just a stopover or something of that nature. At least I think that's Q&L's base, right? Well, let's go check it out. What's the harm in making this a legitimate update? It's more fun that way. Maybe this isn't Lisa's base. Oh, and if Maki converted her royal forest to birch, then I'm not gonna grief it. But, yeah. I don't know whose this is. This is, rather new. Huh. Oh no, I fell. Yeah, I don't know who this is. I really don't. Nice, nice. What's in here? Lots of redstone, some diamond. Wow. Look at all this redstone and a few diamond. We'll see what they say. Maybe that'll give it away. I'm Inno, guys. Oh, what the heck? I am mining someone's twin beds and chests. That's what she said. Okay. So, I have no idea who this is. And so, I'll probably leave it alone. It's interesting, though. Oh, there's a ladder going down. Right next to the bed. We're getting really sidetracked from our griefing goal. But you know, griefing can happen at any time. It's only a matter of doing it quickly once you begin the process. Ooh. I do have 2 water buckets. It's kind of a shame now I didn't bring a 3rd bucket for some lava. I really wasn't anticipating this particular situation where gems, ladder, bedrock. Alright, so this is not a viable griefing target either. I've wandered into another person's... Whoa! Up close and personal view. Okay, so... yeah, that's his diamond. We're gonna leave Jim alone. Let's go back to Jim's base and climb up. Up, 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 up. Creeper, lol, lol, lol. Yeah, they get me too. Not so much now. Excuse me. Not so much now that I'm wearing armor, but earlier in this world, I got died to them a lot because it's laggy, and you can't hit them at the range where it will knock them out of their explosion range in the lag. They just blow up on you and kill you because they're closer than they appear, much like objects in the mirror or me behind you right now. This instant! Ha ha! Look behind. Yeah. No, but they do tend to be closer than they look like on the screen, and it blows you up, much like in Call of Duty when you die, then the guy comes around the corner and shoots. Yeah, it's kind of like that. So creepers can really ruin your day. What's over here? Sunk like a stone. Oh, it must be hard carrying all that sand. Sandbagging? Ooh, ooh, what's this? What's this? A sign that says nothing. Wait, wait, wait. It says no chop, please. It doesn't say anything about flint and steel, does it? Let's just pick this up and apply some signage. Okay. Birch is the truth. Okay. We're gonna go down one. Truth. I heard you needed, heard you needed some sand. Or just need some sand. There we go. Perfect. Dude, please tell me I have a pickaxe. Don't! I'll apparently have a crafting table. Very well then. I can get a pickaxe very easily. Okay. So, well, here's what we do. Oh, of course. Well, no one said griefing was going to be easy. Really? Get off of me. In fact, this could be problematic later, so we're just going to punch this out. Okay. Try this again. So much difficulty to grief, I tell you what. Okay, once again, birch is the truth. I heard you, yeah, there we go. Need some sand. That's right, that's how it went. And I don't want to burn this by accident. I'll take my crafting table back since they already had me donate one to the cause when they destroyed my base. They didn't give me my materials back. That was totally not an accident. I don't buy this for a second. I just don't. And apparently Maki was in on this project, which is why Maki's also a target. And if you're not Maki, then MLS lied. Blame him. But no, she said something about that in chat. So, okay. Oh, I should have brought a chest. Oh, I could craft one. Yeah, there we go. I mean, when you grief somebody, you can do the standard troll grief, I destroyed your stuff. But it's better to be a little bit on the creative side, in my opinion. What's this? Another sign? Oh, it just says the same thing. No, his diamond pickaxe is gone. So yeah, I'm gonna leave a chest behind with a single birch sapling in it. I think that's the way to go here. I see stuff too. Alpha Shard. Now, Alpha Shard did what I call more acceptable griefing. Like, he knows that I prefer birch trees very much to regular trees. So he basically just planted a bunch of non-birch trees in my area and said something like, not birch, for, troll or whatever. I'm like, okay, that's cool. I have no problem with people doing that. Or if you want to put like a couple pieces of water or something, or, just stuff that's not permanent damage. Because if it comes to major griefing, well, I guess if you want to start a griefing war, I'll just grief you back. I have a lot less invested in this world than many, so you can turn it into a griefing war. But yeah, there we go. Have some fun. Royal Forest. We'll show what happens to royalty. It's like in Final Fantasy Tactics. Being an adopted princess is like the worst thing ever. And I speak from experience, if you know. I'm afraid not. Man, it doesn't look at that. Doesn't that just look so pretty? It's a shame they made fire spread more slowly in this in these later versions of Minecraft, like 1.9 pre-release, which is what this is. Yeah, okay. Well, congrats to me for reading off something that shows up at the top of my screen. Very brilliant. Return to sender. I should get an achievement for this. I mean, seriously. Like Smokey's Pride or something. For you non-American viewers who haven't seen the Smokey the Bear commercials, pretty much he tells you that only you can prevent forest fires. It's all good. I'll deal with it. Oh, when they don't know they're being recorded. How do you make a chest again? Oh, like this. Oh, whose fault is that? Here we go. Here we go. There. You can have a birch sapling, Maki. Wish you the best. It's like telling someone Alt F4 reduces lag in online play. It does. It really does too. That's the hotkey for quitting or closing a window. Hang on. I did not have... Wait, what? I did not have... Really? What's up with this? Oh. Why isn't the sign working? Stupid sign. Stupid. Ugh. Let's try this again. No, it's not working. Look at that. What's up with this thing? It's notched. Fine. It wasn't... No, this isn't working. Fine. We'll try it over here. This will help you... No, why am I capping that? Start once again with the proper breed. A proper breed. Frickin' signs. Should I give her some bone meal too? Well, whatever. Alright, now for the more entertaining part. Ah, no! I fell. It's a recurring theme in Minecraft. Yes, must work on the floor. Alright. Whoa! This is different than convenient. I think this might even be inconvenient, perhaps. Let's build a bridge. Yeah, actually Scott's base is really cool too. He has cast things out of obsidian. And it's really impressive. Like, he used lava to do it. He's so many lava buckets. Sandy, sandy, sand. Ah, no, they're half blocks. Screw you. You and your special tactics, MLS. Ah, wait a minute. Here's what we do. We don't really need the shovel at this moment. I heard you needed some sand. Good. Be distracted. Go look over there a little bit. Man, I feel like evolution without the trolling powers. What, really? Why can't I place blocks? What the hell? Oh, he's got these like half raised up. That's obnoxious. Fine. Just have a random sign saying, I heard you needed some sand there. We'll try it here. Since I have an extra sign, courtesy of Maki. I still heard you need... Oh, I should do some... Let's be over dramatic. Sand! No, no! What are you doing, Minecraft? There we go. Man, Stop notching me, Notch. Going to max height because it's fun. Alright, but we're gonna come down 1 for max height. Alright, now don't fall because that would really suck. I'd spawn back at my base. Alright. Now, what's fun about sand, in addition to the fact that it's the resource that was griefed away from me, is that sand falls when you place it. I can thank Ethos Lab for this. I mean, ultimately, this is like quasi-griefing because it's not going to permanently destroy anything in his base. It can't. And at the same time, whoa, that actually filled up pretty well. And at the same time, once he actually fixes it, he's going to have more sand. And he actually needs sand, although it seems like there's plenty in the area, and there's even more near my new base that's 4,000 blocks away. Alright, so, ooh, this'll be fun. I can get sand to go on these half blocks. Yay! We're gonna fall with sand. No! Why must you keep falling? I will place you until you stop falling. Now, of course, he's ultimately just going to come up here with a shovel and dig straight down on the sand. But, yeah, I'm sure there'll be at least a little outrage over this. And I think this is a, you know, an admirable middle-range response to getting my base griefed. So, there you have it. And then I guess at the end of this video, I can take you guys back to my base and show it off. And I will link MLS's channel where he gives a proper tour of this entire world once again in my video description. And man, throwing all this sand down, like mountainous terrain in terms of height, is getting me really hungry. Gotta eat some bread here. Man, are we done yet? Oh no, it's being destroyed. Well, that sucks. I'm glad I didn't keep doing that. It's a good thing I have redundant sand. Fine, we'll go out this way a bit. Oh, right on the trees. Can I get it on the trees? Can I? Can I? Can I? Let's try. Let's try it out. Let's see. There we go, that's working. Not the most accurate placement ever. But then again, I never claimed to be Peyton Manning or the inverse square of Brett Favre. Because he wasn't actually accurate. But that's okay. Green Bay fans still loved him until he betrayed them. Fortunately, I am not a Green Bay fan, viewers. I am an Eagles fan. Actually, that kind of sucks because we've never won a Super Bowl. We won some NFL titles back in the day, but never a Super Bowl. So that is a little bit troublesome. How are we doing here? That's pretty good. You know, we want to mix this up a little bit. We don't want all of our sand in one place. Ooh, the paw print. Or, actually, you know who could use some sand? The animals. I mean, look at that. They are being deprived of the sand. And that's just, that's animal cruelty. We have to fix this. We have to grant the animals fair rights and access to sand. And if we screw up, well, they will be lacking in the sand department, and I will feel like a villain. So we cannot let the animals be lacking in sand. We have to provide for their needs. We are taking them to the vet with some sand. Do I own any pets? I used to own cats. Actually, I am. I like cats. You know, I'm a cat person. How do you make note blocks? I actually don't know the answer to that question. But man, not even an apology from MLS. We gotta do these things. It's self-defense in a way. Plus, this is kind of cool. I mean, you have these nice... Oh, no! I did it again! I'm, like, self-trolling here. I didn't make it far enough, apparently. Do I have... Whew! Thank God, I have enough cobblestone. We can come out a little bit more. This is why you mine up a lot more than you need, because these things can be really obnoxious. And you don't want to mess up your griefing. I mean, well, I obviously messed up my griefing, but you don't want to mess it up catastrophically, as in you don't want to mess it up to the point where you cannot actually complete your griefing. And see, I have plenty of sand here, so... I think the biggest problem with messing it up this way is that I'm on a timer here. You know, this is going to be a wee bit on the conspicuous side, so to speak. There we go. Yeah, a wee bit on the conspicuous side, and as a result of this, I do want to get this done as quickly as I can get it done. Yeah, it's one of those things. For God's sakes, game. Stop placing sand up here. Actually, I'm going to leave that there, just like that. This is just the kind of obnoxious garbage that MLS hates. So, yeah, we're going to do that. Let's come out this way a little bit. Yeah, he really hates these high towers that are just, like, useless. Like, completely aesthetically botched beyond belief. They just look ugly, you know? Ugly as sin. And, yeah, I know his tendencies, because I've played with him for a long time. So, I think this is the kind of griefing that will annoy him worse. In fact, I think he will be much more upset than Maki. Although, well, actually, this is probably harder to fix than Maki's griefing. Although this is still going to take less time to fix than my base, which I probably won't bother rebuilding, actually. But, yeah, this is going to take less time in total to set up than that base did, because I had to, like, smelt sandstone, and I dug out this, like, huge trench for monster water traps. So, yeah. Took me a while, whereas with this, you just build up to the top, whip out a shovel, preferably a diamond variety, even though they hate on the diamond shovels, and go to town with that. Ooh! I know just the place I want to go to next. Come out this direction. I am so lucky he's in the nether right now, which, we're all lucky that works in multiplayer, because it's pretty terrible. And man, I'm really like clamping down on shift here because one mistake would be instant death. Instant death. That should be good. This is another good place to set up shop with more delivery of an important builder resource. Man, oh man, you leave Skype on for 1 second, and what happens? People just sign off, sign on, sign off, sign on. I can't believe I've gotten away with this long. This is amazing. Like, nobody's come to the central hub of this world, which is his base. Or are they just ignoring it? There's no way. There's no way they're just ignoring it. That's impossible. I've just been really fortunate to get extra trolling time here. Really? Am I out of... Oh, geez. Well, I have wood. Yeah, I have plenty of wood. Courtesy of Alpha Shard, actually. When he planted all that non-birch, I got the axe out instead of the flint and steel. And that was what was needed in this case. Well now, just come over here. My guy must be having internet trouble or something, because there's no way. Whoa, easy there. Why can't I place a block? Oh, right, half slab again. Man, that's just, it's uncool. It makes it too difficult for me. I'm gonna block out the light. Ganon hates light. How dare you bring light into my... I forget how that goes. You know, the CDI game viewers. Which most Zelda fans don't want to remember. Thankfully, I never actually played it. But the sour animation by itself is pretty rough, I wonder if, like, here is any good. Let's give it a go. This time we're actually going to check that there's sand at the bottom before, like, throwing down, like, 60 pieces. No. Okay. See, that's no good, because it's, like, half slabs. Not like it is, and those aren't valid block placements, so the sand just gets destroyed. Like on a torch or something. Okay, that works. So, you know, he just needed some sand, so I'm giving him some sand. Yeah, just a little bit. Ah, what else? I might as well use this time, since I've been rambling on about griefing revenge for a while, and to be honest, I don't care that much. This is just a little bit of fun retaliation. I should give a channel update of some sorts. I have been getting numerous requests as to how I do my recording in Linux, so I will do a video dedicated to that soon. And yes, this is like a puzzle, viewers. You got a variety of tools that you need to dismantle this particular setup. Where are we landing? Yeah, it's not too bad. So yeah, I'm going to do a video update on how I record on Linux. Should be interesting, because I'll actually, like, I won't be able to show the terminal command in terminal because that'll crash it. Because obviously I'm going to be recording. But yeah, you'll see the beginnings of that. Oh god, I almost walked off. Although I might have lived. Yeah, I would have probably fallen in the water. Let's come out this way a bit. That's on the way. I'm still working with the Heroes of Might and Magic 3 mod, the HD mod. For whatever reason, that's been kind of a little bit too zoomed out. But I don't want to go back to standard Heroes 3 because the user interface on the Heroes 3 mod is superior to that of the default game, and by a decent margin too. So it actually helps me out a lot. So I'm kind of loath to go back. Plus, for whatever reason, YouTube does not encode or convert. I should say convert, since it converts to FLV. It does not convert videos to FLV that are in 800 by 600 resolution very well. What? Is sand being placed or not? No, apparently not. So... that really wasn't an option for me. Yeah, to go back. I need to find a way to get the HD mod to work properly. And it's probably just a settings thing. Or maybe I can get to 720p encoding with a smaller res and still have it look decent. There's a lot of things I can try. And I don't really understand the mod well. It's only been a little while since I've had it working under my Linux build, so hopefully I can figure something out. Man, doesn't that just look gorgeous? I think so. And then Challenger Series, I am not considering doing all of the Challenger Series for Challenger 6. I think some of them are going to be dull, and to be honest, I really hate showing off Apostolic Palace games, and there's going to be at least another one of those. And I just, you know, those are so dull to play, and even more dull to cast from my perspective. I showed it once. It's basically the same thing every time, so it's not like you're missing out on a whole new strategy when I start working on another AP win for Hall of Fame Challenger. Plus, it's luck dependent on top of everything else, just like the last one. you're given a bunch of asinine leaders, and you need the stars to align just right so that they don't hate each other so much that you can't get a vote or declare on you early. Twitter? Oh, that's right. I was having trouble finding the Minecraft jar for pre-release 1.5. Up. Look at that. Look at that. That is pretty darn handy. You got some major grief proofing. Well, some grief proofing. And yes, good times. Ah, there we go. Got a bite. And then what do I do with the last one? I mean, I'm kind of out of building material here, so I'm starting to get limited as to where to drop sand. Decisions. Yeah, that way's not gonna work. I think I can go out here a little bit more. Oh, that's true. I could build it out like go here a little bit. Is this far enough? Did not mean to do that. What the heck? Why is it keeping saving? You got me there. It's like every time I plant a block, it saves the level. Wow, that's it's something. Huh. Interesting. Well, I think that's good anyway. I think this will take sufficiently long, and the video has been sufficiently long. So I'll go ahead and stop it off here. And yeah, I'll just cast the Hall of Fame Challenger videos that are interesting. I'll cast anything interesting that happens to happen in Minecraft. It should hopefully be a little bit more interesting than this. This is just some griefing revenge, but yeah, I figured I'd show it off just to give a picture. Or maybe I should show. Well, are we still doing the save every block move? Apparently. Alright, so just jump off into the water here or something. Can I make it? I'm like playing with fire here. Can I jump into the water successfully from max height? Never mind how in real life that would kill you. Okay, it's not doing it here. I don't know. It's strange. Oh, that's not going to do anything. So what if I... Oh, I can test it with a sand block. Yeah, that should work. If I get any forward momentum at all, I'll fall into the water successfully. And that just seems to be getting destroyed now. Whee! Oh, we got an oak block going or something, or a jukebox. That's interesting. Man, I wasn't planning on continuing this. There's an annoying little derpy water trap you can make. I'm not sure if I'll be able to do it in his base. Oh, nope, I don't have sand. No sand on me. Nope. Certainly not. But yeah, basically, you dig 3 in. Well, yeah, dig 3 in. And since I don't have a pickaxe out, it's going to take forever. Then 2 to the side here. And then you just put in the water. And of course I had a pickaxe, which I constructed in this video earlier on. Yeah, and you can make this 2 wide, you can make it 2 by 2 and reinforce it, and when you fall in there, it would actually drown mobs, and it's just annoying to humans. It won't do anything seriously bad. So where's the exit here? This isn't gonna end well for me, I don't think. Let's get out of here. No! Just run away. There are no skeletons in this tunnel. I'm being fired upon. Get out of here. No, I want to live. Oh, and here I thought I was getting the video early. I heard you needed some sand. Oh, that's a half block. Huh, that's odd. I didn't know that about stairs. You learn something new every day. There's Trolltho slab here. Oop, gotta add an extra one. So you can only do this every other. It's interesting. I knew he needed sand. No. Alright, viewers. I'll see you next time. Thumbs up if you like the trolling. Video. And me and team signing off.